ma'am, me and my friends Sayanish, Arandi, Sahasra and myself Gautam are here to have an interview with you about your inspiring career as a teacher and as the head of a successful and well-managed institution. Ma'am, may I have the pleasure of interviewing you?
It's my great pleasure to be with you all. And I'm so very happy you have chosen me to have my experience and my journey path to be discussed here. I'm very, very happy. So I can give you the opportunity to have your questions asked to me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Ma'am, my first question for you is, ma'am, how long have you been in the field of education?
You're making me to go long back in my journey. So this is my 27th year in my field of education. In the field of education as such, I should say that I started my career as a teacher and then slowly I upgraded myself to reach this level as a principal of a school to lead the institution to in its successful path.
Ma'am, that must have been a very long and incredible journey, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, I'm sure you must have changed a lot of lives on the way.
I hope so. Thank you very much. Yes.
Ma'am, what according to you is the most effective environment for effective education?
So what I think is now there is a paradigm shift in the way how the education is looked upon. Now the knowledge is available for children from all corners. They need not only come to school to have the knowledge that has to be given through the books or by the teacher. So now a lot of other gadgets are there for you to get the education. So what I feel when you are in the classroom has to be an interactive classroom where you are allowed to express your opinions on the topics that is discussed. And the next one is you have to be in the participative mode in any of the things that is taught. And the very third thing which is very, very important is the practical way of you presenting any of the content that is learned. Practical presentation of the content. That will make you to have an impact in your way, how you accept that kind of a learning, and that becomes your permanent knowledge with you. So,
yes, ma'am, definitely facilitating all of this will influence a good outcome out of us.
Ma'am, we are very curious to know what made you choose the field of teaching?
teaching. So teaching is a wonderful field. Like when we are in the school, we normally used to go into teamwork. Our teachers used to normally put across yourself and some other student to whom you will teach. If you know this concept very well, why not you teach to your friend? So the pure learning matters a lot. So there I started like why not I help someone who is in need of it. At the same time, my personal background also made in such an order. Like I have to be with my children. We were moving states. One state to another state we were on our move. So I have to be with my children, whichever state we were going. So I felt this is the best field, like you go to school with them. So once I stepped inside the school premises as a teacher, I felt that this is my right path to follow. Okay, so from then on, I've never turned back a second. And I felt that I have to be with children because the minute you go inside, you're merged with them. You see that kind of a feel, that zeal in your eyes, the happiness, the enthusiasm in your eyes, made me to take this long journey with great happiness.
We are incredibly fortunate to have you.
Thank you very much. Pleasure is mine.
What is more important in your opinion? Ma'am, learning or studying?
Study and learning. Okay, it's a good question it is. We always say study this, study this. What is studying? It is that proper way of telling is by heart it. And whatever that is spoken to you, you see that you grasp it and you by heart it, you put it across in the way it is given to you. You never allow them to change it, mold it. But learning is for knowledge gaining, understanding, grasping, exploring, experimenting. Everything comes in learning. So learning is more important because it makes you to gain more knowledge about that, makes you to research, makes you to derive some kind of a conclusion. Am I on the right path or should I need to know more about it? Is this the same kind of idea what I held about it before? Has my idea gone for a change now? So all these things happens in learning. So it's always better to learn rather than study. Okay? That we should take it up in your days to come. You should know how to learn things.
Yes, please. Yes, thank you for your wonderful thoughts on this question.
And today me and my team are really grateful and thankful to you, ma'am. You have always kept us motivated and always extended your support to all of us. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to me. I never expected a day will come where my own children will be interviewing me about my path and other things. Pleasure is mine, and all the best to you all to reach your goal. Thank you very much.
So let's start the interview. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, dear ones.
Ma'am, we have prepared a set of questions for you to answer. So shall we start with the first question?
Sure.
So, Mom, how did you start your journey in this mesmerizing field?
Actually, beta, it was a chance. Later, it has become a desire.
Wow, that was amazing to hear, Mom.
Ma'am, what was your childhood dream?
My childhood dream to become a journalist and to work as a news reader in a small screen for television.
Is it so, ma'am? How happy are you to spend time with the little ones, ma'am?
I feel so great, and as soon as I get up, I feel today it's going to be a great day because I spend my time with the innocent and young ones here.
That's wonderful, ma'am.
How do you feel when the students complete grade 10 and graduate to further education?
Awesome, and I feel my dreams came true when I see them. And I feel very happy the knowledge which we have transferred to them, okay, where we have groomed them well, okay, will help. And I wish all these things will help them to be a good professional and they'll have a very good life helping others.
Wow, Mom, we can easily tell you feel really proud when the students graduate.
And nowadays, beta, what you earn is not very important. Okay, how much you help, how much you socialize. I mean, in a good way, is very important.
Mom, it's truly correct.
Thank you, beta.
So, Mom, thank you so much for giving us such a wonderful opportunity and thank you for spending your precious time with us. You have always teached us right from wrong and have always inspired us to be a better self of ourselves. So, first, thank you. Each of us have got a small gift that we would like you to receive. So, Mom, shall we please?
And thank you, I feel so happy. The naughty ones running around. Today they came and they are interviewing me. Okay, it's very great. Thank you, beta. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Hello everyone. I'm interviewing a well-known person, an advocate and a famous criminal lawyer of Bangalore City, Mr. Gajendra Naidu, who is practicing in all the courts of Bangalore City. Hello sir.
Hi.
So I'm here with some of the queries.
You can tell
So
me.
may I start?
Sure, you can start.
My first question goes like this. How long have you been practicing law?
This is my 30th year.
Wow. So who inspired you to become a lawyer?
Initially, I wanted to become a doctor,
Okay.
and the circumstances forced me to become an advocate by profession. And all credit goes to my eldest brother. Because of him, today I have become an advocate.
What inspired you to become a lawyer?
My brother, who engaged with the services of Mr. C.V. Nagesh in one criminal case, after seeing his performance in the court, on the very same day, he came and informed me that you forget about other profession, you become an advocate by profession, it will take you to some heights. By believing his words, I followed his words.
What advices or tips would you suggest for upcoming lawyers?
Once again, the upcoming lawyers, they have to go to the court hall with all preparedness, punctuality, discipline, everything counts to become an advocate.
Everything matters here.
Everything matters.
Is the earning capabilities difficult in this profession?
Absolutely no, provided you should have a passion for that.
Passion. So thank you very much for your valuable time, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope we all enjoyed this interview. Thank you all.
Hello everyone. Today I am feeling very blessed to be interviewing a wonderful role model for all the Kathak dancers, who is none other than my Guru Srimati Purna Acharya, who is the artistic director of Alankrita Center for Performing Arts and also a prominent Kathak dancer. Now let's welcome her. Namaste ma'am.
Namaste, Pranita.
How are you ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for choosing me to interview.
So let's start. How did you enter this beautiful field of Kathak dance along with your education during your childhood?
Actually, I started dancing Bharatanatyam when I was 8 years old. It was my parents who put me into dance class like any other children. So I entered Kathak only after my wedding. I started it only after I, even after I got my son also. So that did not disturb my education at all.
That's a very inspiring story, ma'am. Your best milestone or a memorable moment in your journey of dance?
Memorable moment is when I started my dance class.
And how is your experience so far with teaching the students of Alankrita?
Because I love teaching and I love performing, I love teaching. So whoever it is, whether it's a child of 6 years or a 60-year-old lady also comes, that's equal, it is same. I love teaching.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
And I'm glad that I'm your teacher.
Could you share a few guidelines to the children on how to manage passion and education together?
Yeah. So passion. Okay, so it depends on what you're passionate about. If you are passionate about art, so then it is just the practice. Practice makes man perfect. That is what is, that's what counts here. Okay, the more and more you give practice to all your muscles, and that will give you memory actually. So it is just like driving. Once you start driving, you will be very conscious on driving. Once you learn driving, then you don't have to be that much conscious, right? So it is going to be the same thing. Once you stop dancing also, it is there, the memory is there in the muscle. So that will remind you, okay, this step, that step. And so it is only the practice. Practice will keep you in good condition, physically, mentally.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving a precious time for this small interview. And I am lucky to be your disciple. And you are a great inspiration and role model for everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮೇಘನಾ. ನಾನು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ 9ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ ದಿನ ನಾವು ಶ್ರೀ ವಿನಯ್, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಹವ್ಯಾಸಿ ಬಾಲ ಆಟಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಶಟಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಂಟನ್ ತರಬೇತಿ ನೀಡುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂದರ್ಶಿಸೋಣ. ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನೀವು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಸಹ ಸಿಗುವ ಅಮೂಲ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ಬಾಲ ಆಟಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಶಟಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಂಟನ್ ತರಬೇತಿ ನೀಡಲು ಕೊಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಈ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಲು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಂಟನ್ ಆಡಲು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಯಾವಾಗ?
ನಾನು 4ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 5ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದ್ದೆ ಮೇಘ್ನ. 1994 ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು.
ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಂಟನ್ ಆಡಲು ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ನೀಡಿದವರು ಯಾರು?
ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ.
ನಂದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಂಟನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು?
ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಯಸ್ಸಿಗರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಷು. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್. 21 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಆಡಬೇಕು. ಡಬಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಂಗು, ಡಬಲ್ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಡಬಲ್ಸ್ ಆಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಂಗು. ಸೊ ಯಾರು ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು, ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಟೀಮು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಮೂಲ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೀಸಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಘ್ನಾ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವರ್ಷು. ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥ ಯುವಕರು ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡೋದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಸರ್.